And then steps back with the three over Breanna Stewart.
This might just be the most unforgettable moment of the 2025 WNBA season. What unfolded between Caitlin Clark and Breanna Stewart wasn't your run-of-the-mill basketball clash. It was the kind of electrifying exchange that makes you freeze mid-sip, lean in, and ask, wait, did that actually just happen?
A step back from deep?
A step back from deep. Caitlin Clark returns from injury like she was launched out of a cannon, exploding for 32 points against the defending champs. Then, with ice in her veins, she drains a logo three in the face of one of the league's most decorated stars, and laughs. Not just a smirk, a full-on you can't stop me laugh. But here's the twist no one saw coming. Breanna Stewart's reaction.
Caitlin Clark is the greatest WNBA player of all time, and it's not close. Not one, not two, three threes in a row, back to back to back. Steph Curry never even did this, and she's handling shit.
Clark had missed 5 games with a quad injury, and in her absence, WNBA ratings nosedived, a staggering 55% drop in viewership. The league wasn't just missing her, it was suffocating without its brightest star. So when she returned against the undefeated, defending champion New York Liberty, the stage was set for a humbling. Instead, Clark showed up, smirked at the moment, and basically said, hold my water bottle and watch this.
CCB shooting like that, bro. It's actually so impressive. Oh my gosh! She came back on crack! This is her first game back from injury. She pulled up like that! Look at where she shot from!
The other end. Two players with
She shot from Afghanistan!
She pulled up from the logo, and this wasn't some casual step-back three. This was so deep, NASA might have logged it as unidentified aerial activity. She let it fly over Breanna Stewart, one of the league's premier defenders, a 2-time MVP, and a certified champion. Swish. Pure. And then, Clark turns to Stewart and laughs. Not a polite chuckle. Not a sheepish grin. Full-on, unfiltered, I really just did that to you laughter.
Sidestep, hits the three, and Stewie's just in awe of the whole thing. Like, genuinely, Breanna Stewart, and by the way, she then goes and hits this afterwards. Like, that's nuts. That is absolutely...
Now, in just about any other universe, this is where things boil over, where veterans start preaching about respect, rookies get reminded to know their place, and social media detonates while ESPN clears its schedule for a 3-week debate cycle. But that's not what happened. Stewart just laughed right back.
About y'all. See that? You see the moment? That tells you that players can actually compete against each other, but still respect each other and have a little fun with each other every once in a while. You feel me? I know y'all just love for these athletes to be hating each other all the time. I competed with my best friends. I competed with my cousins, and we try to take each other's heads off. But we leave that shit on the floor. But we also got a good level of respect. And I'm here to tell you fans that love the drama, it's okay that they have this moment. That doesn't mean one of the players are soft or they not going as hard because they joking around and they
If you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. Because this is the kind of moment that reminds us why we love the game. What made it so special wasn't disrespect, it was recognition. 2 elite competitors meeting at the peak of their powers. Stewart could have taken it personally. She could have confronted Clark, turned it into a battle of eras, old guard versus new blood. But she didn't. Instead, she did what true champions do. She laughed. She embraced the moment, acknowledged the absurd brilliance of that shot, and knew the only response worthy of it was a smile, a nod, and moving on.
Big shot, but opponents laughing with each other, mid-game, unserious as H. Hey man, sometimes some things are so unreal, and you know that you just got schooled on. Sometimes all you can do is laugh, man.
It was basketball poetry in motion. This wasn't jealousy. It wasn't resentment. It was a veteran witnessing a generational talent do generational things, and having the grace to appreciate it in the moment. 2 elite athletes, both at the height of their powers, and one of them just got schooled so completely that all she could do was admire the artistry. Later, Stewart summed it up perfectly in interviews. Moments like these are what make the game beautiful. When someone does something so outrageous, so pure, that even when you're the one getting torched, you can't help but respect it. It's like getting punched by Muhammad Ali. and asking for his autograph right after.
There was actually a moment where, where Breanna Stewart was giving her a lot of space. She shoots it from the logo, she drills it, and right afterwards, I think all Breanna Stewart could do is kind of laugh about it. I actually loved that.
But this wasn't just a flash of brilliance. Clark was on a different level that night. She dropped 32 points like it was effortless, tied her career high with 7 threes, and did it all after a 3-week injury layoff. She scored 14 in the first quarter alone, including 3 logo threes in just 38 seconds that nearly blew the roof off Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The energy was unreal. Just 15 hours after hosting Game 4 of the NBA Finals, the arena was packed for the Fever's 3rd sellout in 6 games. Every time Clark touched the ball, over 17,000 fans held their breath. When she hit those 3 bombs to end the first quarter, the place exploded.
Mind you, she hasn't played WNBA basketball like 3-4 weeks. She's been out for a while. Came back today, no signs of rust. 32 points, 9 assists. Could have been 15, but once again, she hoops with bum. Out down 7 threes, tied her career high. And first game back, beat the best team in the league, defending champ.
While Clark lit up the scoreboard, something else caught everyone's attention. The free throw disparity was impossible to ignore. The Liberty shot 32 free throws. The Fever? Just 15. For a team attacking the rim all night, that's hard to explain. Even Breanna Stewart, in what seemed like an offhand moment, hinted at something deeper. The idea that maybe there's an agenda when it comes to Clark and the Fever. Fans have been saying it for weeks. Clark takes hard contact at the rim with no calls, while opponents seem to get whistles for minimal contact. Indiana plays aggressively, but the free throw numbers just don't add up. It's frustrating, and it's starting to raise real questions.
We are now 10 games into the season, and we have a long ways to go. But, there was a few games early on where we kind of squeaked out wins. We got away with some things, and we ended up with the win.
In the 4 games before Clark's return, the Fever had been outshot at the free throw line by a staggering 31 attempts. Head coach Stephanie White didn't hold back, calling the disparity egregious and disrespectful. She made it clear, this team isn't just launching threes from deep. They're relentlessly attacking the rim and still not getting the same calls as their opponents. The Liberty came into this game already having attempted 17 more free throws than Indiana in their last matchup, a narrow 90-88 win where several controversial no calls loomed large. One of the most glaring? A missed foul on Clark in the final seconds. The Fever had led 80-68 with 9 minutes to go, only to watch that lead disappear, aided by some very questionable officiating.
When she said that, all I could think about was the flop that Sabrina had laying the ball up against Lexi. I was like, yeah, you got away with some things. You had some of those special whistles going on. I'm like, hey, hold on now. Did she just admit that she had some special things going on around the clutch time of the game?
But here's the beautiful irony of Saturday night. Despite all the controversy, the missed calls, and the growing frustration, the Fever didn't just win. They dominated. Indiana took control and never let go, cruising to a 102-88 victory. They get a franchise record 17 threes on 35 attempts, shooting nearly 49% from deep. It felt like a statement. Win so convincingly that even the whistle couldn't make a difference. The anticipation around Clark's return had been building for weeks. Ticket prices swung wildly, as low as $22 when her status was uncertain, then surging past $50 once she was confirmed to play. But it didn't matter. The arena sold out. People weren't just buying seats. They were buying into a moment, a memory, a chance to witness something unforgettable.
Look at that. Caitlin Clark putting another game together that proves that she is the reason why people are watching the WNBA, and definitely not because of Angel Reese. In her very first game back from injury, she puts up 32, 8, and 9. Okay, super close to a triple-double on over 50% shooting from the field and 50% shooting from the three-point line. And not only did she have a great performance, but she also led her team to a 14-point victory, so not even a close game, against a team that was previously undefeated and arguably the best team in the WNBA on her first game back.
That she came out and said, we got away with some things. you got to admit, man, it felt like she was talking about getting away with those whistles, those calls. I mean, come on, fam. Come on, fam. We saw what was going on. I mean, even in this game that happened today, they had, what, 30 shot attempts at the free throw line to, what, 15 for the Indiana Fever? Come on, dog. We have to acknowledge it.